Well, hello everybody and happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, August 6th, 2024 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com coming to you live. Welcome everybody. Come on in, say hello. Tell me how you're doing. Come on in. It's a gloomy day here. We're getting a little bit of rain. I think that we're getting the beginning of that hurricane that's coming through, Hurricane Debbie. That's in Florida right now, and it's kind of coming up the East Coast a little bit. We're getting the outer bands, I think. I'm guessing. I don't know. It was a little bit breezy today and rainy. It's supposed to rain like the next 5 days, but at least we're not getting pounded right now. So how is everybody doing? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I'm trying to get this straight. I was just in the middle of a mess at work, so I was off today, but we had a crisis at work. Of course, it happened, just like an hour ago. Well, 2 hours ago. So I've been dealing with that, so I am just a little flustered. But we're making some Christmas cards today using the quilting card technique, and these are bookbinding cards or seam binding. I don't know what you call them. I think bookbinding. So we're going to be making, I was going to do both of them, but I don't know if we'll have time. So we'll pick the one you like the best and do that one first. This is one of the cards that I made last year. And I was going through a whole box of cards and I found this one. I was like, oh, I haven't done anything like that in a while. So I think I'll do that. So this is the one that I did. I did two last year, one with this paper and then one with, that paper that was kind of like, what color was it? It was like a burgundy. I want to say it was, I don't know if it was, shoot, I can't even think of the color. My brain is fried. Oh gosh, what was that paper that had the gold and burgundy? It might have been Blackberry Bliss. I think it was Blackberry Bliss and gold. And it had like some kind of wispy birds on it. I can't even remember the name of it. Darn it. But I used that paper. And then this was the Garden of Eden or something like that. So anyway, that's where I got the idea. And this was gold foil in the middle. So I went through my designer paper and picked out some that had some pretty gold. These are both like specialty papers that are gold. So I thought we would make the card again with new paper, and we're having a big designer series paper sale going on that started today through the whole month. This paper is not on sale though. It's just the regular designer papers that are like $12.50. All of those are on sale for $10.62, I believe. So it's 15% off. And also you guys can redeem your coupons from last month. So if you have a bunch of coupons saved up, you can redeem those. And if you're a demonstrator, you can do the pre-order for the holiday mini. And I put mine in bright and early this morning. And, oh, Becky says Blackberry Beauty was the name of it. That could have been it. I can't remember. It was really, really pretty paper though. And I remember it was blackberry and gold, but I can't remember. And it had a stamp set that went with it too, but I don't know. We would just have so many things over the year. I forget. What was I just saying? Now I lost my train of thought. I'm telling you. I had just laid on the couch and I was going to take a little nap real quick before I had to do the video because I had everything ready. And then I get a call from one of the girls that's supposed to go in at 5 and it's like 4:45 and her car wouldn't start. So that was like the beginning of the whole mess. And then it just kind of got worse. But anyway, oh, Vicky has $60 in coupons. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So today's the beginning of the holiday mini pre-order if you're a demonstrator. So I put mine in bright and early this morning and I got so much cool stuff. If you have not seen it, it is fantastic. I love it. And there's a lot of bundles on there that are really cheap too, like 20 some dollars. So they have bundles now that are just a stamp set and maybe 1 or 2 dies, that are very versatile. So I liked that fact. And then there's a bunch of sweets that are gorgeous. So did any of you guys put in orders this morning? Oh, Becky, you're a demonstrator. Yeah, if you're a demonstrator and you put in your order this morning, let me know what your favorite thing was. Yeah, there's a pack of paper close to Meandering Meadow. It's really, really pretty. Oh, I haven't said hello to everybody. Hey, Diana. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Tony. Hey, Gail. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Marva. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Mary. Hey, Diane. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Marie. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Bill. I hope you're feeling better. Hey, Carol. Hey, Dolores. Hey, Ann. Hey, Vicky. How are you guys doing? Oh, Karen. I got the best present from Karen. I'll have to show you guys in a minute. Hey, Therese. Hey, Jody. Hey, Judy. All right, I'm gonna do my show and tell now. So, oh, let me show you what we're using first, though. So this is the embossing folder that I use to emboss. I don't know if you can see it. It's really pretty. You can really tell it on this gold right here. You can see it. But I embossed all of that with this one, Distressed Tile. So that is one of my favorites. And then we're using these words. So that's the only thing that I stamped was the words. Everything else is just paper. And then after I finished, I realized this ribbon is, I don't know where it came from. It was just on my table, this roll of ribbon. And I was like, oh, I was looking for gold ribbon. We don't have any. And you know, that gold ribbon we had last year was my favorite, and they retired it. So this is the only gold ribbon that we have, this little teeny piece. So I found this on the table. I was like, oh, that's perfect. So I put it on here, wrapped it. And then I went to look it up just to make sure what the name was, because it was like, there was no name on it. And it was like part of a roll that I had taken off. And I couldn't find it anywhere. So I don't know where it came from. But anyway, I substituted. So this is what I had. I'd taken it off the roll and it was just sitting there like this. So I found this one, which is current, and we're gonna be using this one instead. So, all right, let me do my show and tell. You guys are gonna love this. So we're having a card contest. Anybody can participate. Some of these cards are for the contest and some aren't. So this is from Leslie Knox. She sent me 2 cards for the contest. So both of these, aren't these gorgeous? Using my favorite paper, the Thoughtful Journey. I love how she did this right here. Gorgeous papers. And then this one, using the paper that goes with it. Love it, love it, love it. So both of those are from Leslie Knox. And then I got this one. Finally got Reva's card. So Reva told me she mailed this card like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago from Canada. I finally got it. And a nice little note. Isn't that cute? Love it. Love it, love it. So it's up on foam, so it sticks up off the page. Gorgeous card, Reva. It had totally gotten demolished in the mail, though. It got wet. It got messed up. All right, this one is from Joan Ballinger. So this one is another fall card. Love it. Everybody sent me all these cute notes. Love the notes. And this one is from Robin Steyer. Robin sent one. A lot of people are using this paper. This is my favorite paper. And this one is a fun fold card. So it opens like that. And then you can just stand it up. Or you can do that. It kind of might sit like that. Maybe. No, it probably needs something there. But it's a fun fold card. Love it. That's Robin's. Then I got this one from Connie Bell. So Connie sent a cute wreath card using also the back of that paper. Love that, how she put the leaves all on there. And, oops. Oh, I wanted to tell you I got a couple kits left over. If anybody wants to buy these, I got 2 kits left over for this card. If anybody wants those, are $15. So you can just let me know, email me if you want to. Now this card I absolutely loved, and I have the stamp set, and gosh, I can't remember who sent me this. Hold on. Hold on. She put a note in here. Her name's not on the front. Sandra. Okay, this is from Sandra Williams. Okay, so look at how gorgeous that is. And I was trying to figure out how she did it. But she said she put Pearl-Ex, I think. Let me see. Yeah, Pearl-Ex and gold embossing highlights. Okay, so it's embossed with gold on the back here. And then this is Pearl-Ex, which we used to carry a long time ago in Stampin' Up! And they discontinued it. But I used to love that Pearl-Ex stuff. And then it looks like she did a little watercolor here. But this stamp set's in the big catalog. It's kind of towards the back. But she also did a bookbinding card. I thought that was absolutely gorgeous, Sandra. And then I got, hold on, another one. I think there's going to be 3 more in the mail today. This is from Susan Sanders. Love it. This is with that tree stamp set, and it has the mask that you can do with it. I love how she used these colors, because I never would have thought of using, I think that's Calypso Coral, and maybe Wild Wheat in there. I love that combination. So very, very pretty. Love it. That was Susan Sanders. We've got a lot of entries for this contest. All right, this one is from Cindy. I think it says Kaiser. Loved this. I love how she did these trees. I don't even know what stamp set that is, but yes, Cindy Kaiser. So love it. And I love that stamp. It almost looks like it's handwritten. I'm not sure where that's from, but it looks like it's on wood almost. It's very pretty, but I love that card. And then it's got the deer from the Grassy Grove. All right, now this was my excitement. I got this yesterday when I got home from work last night. And I went out to, let me cover her address. So I went out to the mailbox and I see this box in there and I get all excited. I'm like, oh my God, I got another paper pumpkin. Because this is the paper pumpkin everybody wanted that sold out. You know, all the refills sold out. So I pulled it out and then I saw it was from her. And I said, oh, she probably stuck something in the box, like took the box and put something in there. But no, guess what? It's a paper pumpkin refill. I was so excited because I tried to order this for like days and it wasn't on there, and then it sold out in less than an hour. So this is, get it out of the box. So if you ever have not gotten a paper pumpkin, that's how they come, like with tissue wrap, all nice and pretty in these boxes. So this is the refill kit for that set that everybody wanted from the paper pumpkin. The painted petals. Love these cards. So there are a million alternative cards too, but you don't even need them because this is probably my all-time favorite paper pumpkin kit I've ever seen. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. So Karen, thank you so much. And then she also sent a card. And she made this really cute little card. And she said, I thought this was really sweet. She said, hi, Lisa. I love and appreciate your videos. You are so fun and always so happy. I was awake the night the July paper pumpkin kit refills went on sale, and I ordered 3 with the intention of gifting 1. When I heard you didn't get one, I knew you were the right person to send one to. Enjoy it. Keep on stamping and being you. Big hugs, Karen Riska. So thank you so much, Karen. You made my day yesterday. I was so excited when I saw this box in the mail. So I am thrilled. All right, so I think that's all the show and tell that I've got. And then I've got my kit. This is the kit for the next 2 weeks, well, till the 15th. So if you order $50 or more, you'll get this kit in the mail. And if your order is $100 or more, you'll get the kit plus the gems. And a lot of you guys placed orders today, so thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And oh, these are the words we're using on here. Oh, I didn't know if you noticed that too. The words are separate little pieces. So the Merry and the Christmas they're different fonts. So I took the Merry from here and the Christmas and I put them together. Or you could do the same, Merry Christmas. Or you could do Merry and that Christmas, but you can change them up. So like you can do wishing you a happy New Year, or you could use that New Year. So you can mix these up. So I thought that was really kind of fun. So we're going to be using that. All right, so did you guys pick which one you want to do? Let me look and see. Nope, I think I forgot to ask you. Oh, Harry Potter paper. Was there owls on the paper? I don't remember. Could have been. I'll have to go find it. I didn't find the other one, but I found that one. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Karen. Let's see. Beautiful cards. You like the green and the gold one. Oh, gold, green, green. First one, green, gold. One on the left. Gold one, green one. Well, this is green and gold. So some of you guys are saying gold, some are saying green, but this one is green and gold. I guess this one is just gold. So it looks like we are kind of 50-50. Because about half of you like the green one, half of you like this one. Dang, okay. Well, let's see. Okay, so we'll start with this one and see how it goes. Maybe we'll have time to do both. So let me get all this stuff. They're both the same. So if you can make one, you can make the other one. But this is what you need. You need your half sheet of, and I didn't have time to put the measurements. Let me put, oh, dang, I didn't even bring any Post-its. Uh-oh. I ran out of Post-it notes. Dang. I'm really not prepared tonight. I'm telling you. I don't even have any here. I got little teeny ones. All right, we'll put a little tiny one. So this is 4 1/4 by 11. Mossy Meadow. And you score at 5 1/2 and 4 1/4. So that's the back piece. So it's a whole half a sheet of paper, scored at 5 1/2 and 4 1/4. Then we've got, you can either use 2 pieces of vanilla or one, just pretend it's 2 pieces of vanilla. This piece that goes behind the paper does not matter what color it is. You can use any color. So I just grabbed a white, and then the inside is vanilla. So we'll just say 2 pieces of vanilla. Vanilla. And this is 4 by 4, and you need 2. And then these are just strips, 1/2-inch strips. Does not really matter how long they are, as long as they're maybe like more than 4 inches. So we'll say 1/2-inch strips of DSP. And this is that green and gold DSP. This is a 1-inch square. 1-inch square DSP. And then this is 4 by 1 DSP, and this is also embossed. Okay, so there we go. So that's the piece that goes here. I already embossed it. So that's everything you need to have for this card. Okay? So if you want to take a screenshot of that. Sherry says, the horror. What did I forgot? Post it. Flip a coin. All right, so everybody got a picture, and then we'll just save these for the next one if we have time. All right, so here's what you do to start. So you need to mark your piece, and I'm going to just be using the white one. What I did was I marked it with a ruler. So we're just going to put it down here right in the middle. And it's 4 inches across. So just put it right on. So this will be the edge and the edge. This is the halfway mark. So we're just going to put a mark and then turn it. Line it up again. Put a mark. Line it up again, put a mark. So we're just putting a mark at 2 inches all the way around. Then what you're going to do is take your ruler and connect the dots. And this is going to help placing that center square so you get it straight. Okay. So it's just, this is 4 inches, so you want to put a mark at 2 inches right in the middle. Then you're going to take your center square, so this is 1 inch, and you want to put that right in the middle. So you're going to take a little bit of glue and just put it right in the center there. So make sure it goes diagonal like a diamond. Like a diamond in the sky. All right, so there's our first step, just getting that centered. Because if you just eyeball it, I don't know if it'll come out right. All right, then you're going to start with your strips. So since this one was the white or kind of vanilla and gold, you want to take your, here's our pieces. So we've got green stripes. These are just leftover from making the sample. Oh. Wait a minute. Okay. I was like, I think I'm missing something. Here it is. All right, here's the other one. You don't need at all close to this much, but I just had a bunch cut. Okay. So I'm just putting these in the piles that they go in. All right. So these are the 4 patterns that I picked. I started with this one in the center. So then you want to pick another one that's different. So I started with this one. So what you do is you line it up from that corner and then just go straight over. So I'm just going to put glue here. You can put glue on the back if you have your silicone pad, which is what I should be doing. Let me get my silicone pad out so then it won't matter. And I could put glue on. I like putting glue on the paper though, really. All right, so make sure that's good and lined up even. Then you're going to turn it and you're going to use the same paper. Put another one down. And just make sure that's pretty straight. If not, it's no big deal because you're going to cover the whole entire thing. So, and I'm going to grab my glasses because I can't see very good. And you want to pick a pattern that doesn't really have, I mean, this pattern kind of has an upside and a downside, but it's not enough that you would notice if it's going a different direction. You know, it's not like there's a animal or something on it. Or a tree or something like that. All right, so just butt it right up next to it. So we've got the same pattern all the way around. And then I could cut that off right there, but I'm just going to wait a minute. And then cut them all off together. All right, so now we've got that. That's our first step. And I could go ahead and cut it off right now, but I'm just going to keep going. So the next pattern I did was this dark green. So let me scoot these over. And I've got one right here that's perfect. So we're just going to put the dark green there. Just like that. And just keep turning it and do another dark green. Or you could do the whole square over there all at once. It doesn't matter. And you're just going to keep rotating this around, and you can tell I cut that one a little crooked. Let me see. Well, just make sure you make straight cuts because that one's just a teensy bit off. I'm going to cut these right here real quick because it's bugging me. That's so long sticking out. Okay. All right, so then we're going to keep going over to this side. And put that down. All right, so then the next pattern, so we're done with that one for a minute. The next pattern I've got is this one. So same thing, just keep on going the next row over. And turn it. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut these real quick so I can use them again. All right, so we've got this piece right here. And then if we cut that, we can use that for the next piece. Because as you get towards the edge, your pieces get smaller and smaller. So this one, I'm just going to trim that right off. And make sure you get it straight. All right, one more. See how fast this is? All right, so there we go. And I'm going to cut that off real quick too. Okay. All right, so then our last piece, well, not really last, because you're going to have one little teeny section at the end. So we're going to put this on here. And that's going to leave us with this little tiny square on the edge. Okay. I'm going to cut that a little bit. I'll trim it up good in a minute. This morning I made the best breakfast. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was that French toast. I made it before, but it was French toast, and then I took a bowl of blueberries and strawberries, and I bought this jam at Costco. That was so good. It was a whole bunch of different berry flavors. And got a piece of hair. I put a scoop of that in there. And then I put it in the microwave for a minute and stirred it up. Then I put it in the microwave for another minute, stirred it up. So it turned into like a syrup. So it was like a berry syrup. And oh my gosh, it was so good. And I put that on top of the French toast and then put whipped cream on top of that. Oops. And I know it was not low calorie. All right, so there we go. So I'm going to cut these. And you'll have all these little teeny pieces. So you have lots of little pieces left over. So if you make a bunch of these, it'll go pretty quickly. All right, so then we've got all these little ones at the end. So the next pattern after this one would be this one again. But what I did, well, not this one, it would be this one. So I took little pieces of that one. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, like here's a little one. So I didn't even worry if it was going the right direction or not, because you can't tell. So just put a little bit of glue and stick it right there on the end and hold it for a second. And then we'll just take this piece and put it over here. So you don't throw away these little teeny scraps. So that one will go, oops, is that right? Yeah, that's the right one. All right, then we have this piece left over. We're picking up stuff. I'm just gonna put this one right here. Like, oops, like that. And the good thing is if I make a mess, it won't matter because I'm on the silicone sheet. so nothing will really stick to that. But I'm just going to leave them on there for a second so it can dry. So, did I tell you I binged watched this show called Night Agent the other day? I don't know if I had finished it on Saturday. I think I watched it this weekend. Where is a good place for word dies? I have what Stampin' Up has. Oh my gosh. This stamp set right here, this green and gold one, the dies that come with this are great for words. These are perfect right here. But they were a little bit big for me because I didn't really want to cover up the pattern, because when I tried to use like one of these, like this one, it was going to be too big. So I didn't want to cover up that much of the pattern there. So that's why I didn't use the dies on this one. And I decided to cut it out instead. But that's a perfect one. All right. So then you got all these little ones we're just going to cut off. So, and you could use a paper trimmer if you're like worried about getting it straight. But it's pretty easy just to go along the back side of it. Like that. I never left the house today. I did get all of the card kits mailed yesterday. So those of you that ordered from last time, those will be coming in a few days. All right, so there we go. So that's our finished masterpiece. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Sherry says, yummy, stop it, now I'm hungry. Let me scroll back a minute and see if I missed some good comments. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Oh, Jeanette, I'm so sorry about your husband. Hey, Laura. Wow, 51 years. I was married almost 25 years, but then, you know, my husband cheated, so we got divorced. So I've been single 12 years. And then I have a funny story because last night this lady came in. She was so sweet. And she had this really pretty ring on. I said, I love your ring. And she's engaged. She was my age, maybe a couple years older. And she said she was engaged and she had been with this guy for 10 years. And I said, oh. I said, well, that's awesome. And she said her other husband had passed away. And she had been single for a while. And then she met him. I think she said she met him at work. And so I was like, oh, does he have any single friends? Because she was saying what a great guy he was. And I said, oh, does he have any single friends? And she said, I don't know. I'll ask him. So we were just sitting there talking. And on the way out, she's like, I'm going to let him know. You know, if he has any single friends, I'm going to send him your way. So this piece I had already embossed. So I'm just going to stick that down. And then I tell you what, it's hard being single now. I mean, I don't really mind it, but I'm kind of tired of being single. All right, so this piece needs to be embossed, and what we're going to do is just put it right in here. And by the magic of TV, brrr, here we go. It's already done for us. So there you go. So now you can see it is all embossed. Isn't that beautiful? You can really see it on the back. You can tell up close. It's hard. I know it's hard to see on the TV screen if you're watching on TV. All right, we're going to put some glue on here. Put that down. So this piece right here is actually the same as this piece right here. These match each other. But you could use any piece on there. Dang, Sherry, you got married when you were 19. That's great. Well, I got married when I was 21, so that's not much difference. Oh, you know what's so crazy is, you know, I don't know if any of you guys do this when you're laying in bed at night and you can't sleep, and so you get on your phone and you start doing YouTube videos and stuff, and you're like just trying to pass the time and watch something interesting until you fall asleep. So that's what I do every night. All right, so what we're gonna do is put this on here, and we're gonna just tie a little knot in the middle, so it does not take that much extra to do that. So we're just gonna cut this. And this is a new ribbon. I think it's in the online store. I'm looking for the roll, and it's sitting right here. It's called Woven Ribbon in Cream. And it's, I'm pretty sure it's just the online only thing. So what I'm going to do is just tie it out right here. So the reason I said that is because, I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you are sitting there and you're just like flip, 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 and then you stop and look at one, then it seems like every single one after that almost, or every other one, is related to that one that you stopped and watched. So the other night I was watching one, and it just happened to be about this little boy who had died, and they were going to donate the organs. And so it was the, you know, the last walk down the hospital where they all stand, and like everybody who's working stands there and they watch as he goes to, and I mean, it was like so sad. And I was like, oh, it was just like heart-wrenching. And I was watching it and reading like the whole thing about what happened. Well, then every single other video, like every other one, was the same exact thing with a different person. And I was like, I gotta turn this off or I'm never gonna go to sleep because it was so sad. And I was like, I mean, I have that on my driver's license, and I hope most of you guys do too. But I definitely believe in donating your organs. And I know it's really hard when you're the person that has to make that decision when you lose somebody, but think of all the lives that you're saving. But it just is so weird. I was watching that one, and then that happened, and then I was watching another one. I can't remember what that one was about. And sure enough, like for the next hour, every other one was exactly the same topic as that. And I was like, oh, it was one of those ones where they try to scare you, you know, when somebody walks in the room and they're like, try to scare the person, and then they play that, they like really loud play the music that goes, ah, I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. And, you know, the person just like jumps up in the air and drops what they're doing and falls. I think it's so mean. I don't know why they do it, but that came on like every 5 seconds. And I'm like, I'm never going to fall asleep to that either. So I just took a scrap that I had left of that. And let me see, which one is that? I don't know if I still have any left of that one. Wait a minute. I think I used up almost all of those. So let's put a different one. Let's put this one down. So we'll put that one on the bottom. So that's how I fall asleep at night, as I watch YouTube reels. I don't have TikTok. I don't do TikTok, so, but they're probably the same videos. Oh, I know. I have a lot of friends who have had transplants. Not a lot, but you know, I know at least like 6 or 7 people. One of my coworkers, she was double. She had a lung transplant and then had another lung transplant. And then she ended up passing away. She was the cutest little girl. She was only like maybe 27, but she was born with, oh shoot, I can't remember what the name of it is. When your lungs aren't fully developed or something. And so she had a lung transplant, and then she had another one. But the second one, she was rejecting, and she ended up going back to Duke, and her mother also works where I work, and they like did a video and a website and everything of her, you know, daily life, but she ended up passing away a couple years back, but it was really sad. I know this is a really sad video. I need to talk about other stuff, don't I? It's been one of those days. All right, for the words, we're gonna get a scrap of vanilla, and we're gonna stamp these in Mossy Meadow. So I've got my Merry Christmas, and then we're gonna cut it out. Do you guys like it better cut out like that, or like all together in one piece? Oh, actually, do I have any scrap? I think I have scrap of Mossy Meadow. Which one do you like better? The separated one or the together with the background piece? Because I can do it either way. I have a joke for you guys tonight. Oh, that didn't come out very good. Oh, there's something on it. I have a joke for you guys tonight. My friend Valerie sent me. It is so funny. I was like, I couldn't breathe when I was reading it. It's so funny. All together. Okay, do one piece all together. All right, so we're going to do one piece all together. Now, remember I taught you how to cut things. The easiest way is keep your scissors, if you're right-handed, in your right hand, and this hand does not really move. Your scissors, the only thing you're doing is holding your scissors. So this hand is not moving. The paper's moving by my left hand. So I'm just turning my paper and keeping my right hand still. And then we're going to go up here. So, because if you sit there and try to do this, then you're going to get your wrist sore. So this piece, let me just cut this off. Goes like this, and you can kind of go in these little crevices if you want to. It doesn't really matter. If you want to get in that a little bit like that, and then just come around here, and then we're going to find a piece of Mossy Meadow to back this up on. All right, so see how easy that was? Probably didn't need to do that. Yeah, I think it looks better not going in that little crevice like that, but that's okay. All right, so let me get a little piece of this. We're just going to glue it down. On top. You know, I love the videos where I watch the people and they have tweezers and they're so like talented with these tweezers and they make it look so easy. And I try to use those tweezers and I'm like retarded with them or something. I don't know. I just can't ever get them to work. All right. So again, we're going to go like just a little bit of a border around here. So make sure when I'm telling the joke tonight, you guys are not drinking anything because you'll spit it out. I'm not kidding. It's super funny. I'm just gonna leave that like that. I thought about putting some ribbon behind the words too, but I thought it was kind of overdone a little bit like that. All right, so then that'll go there. So I'm just going to put that on with dimensionals. And guess what? So, you know, I have all these people on the comments that are after the videos, not the live comments, but after. And they're always like, I never win, I never win, I never win. So I put all their names in there. And then they hardly ever claim it. So, so I have 3 of the best cards were not claimed in the last week. So they're going back into the drawing. So you guys get to pick, well, not pick, but I'll get to pick 3 more winners for those awesome cards. All right, so I put a big gold one. These are the Opal Rounds Assortment. And I'm pretty sure these are in the big book. And they're kind of like navy and gold and white. So I'm going to use a big one on the middle. And then a couple little ones just here and there. And they have little speckles in the middle. I don't know if you can see them, but they're really cute. I'll put one right there. And there you go. Did I shimmer? I don't think I shimmered that. All right, so there's that one. Let me see. We're already at 7:45, so I'm going to stop because by the time I do the joke and give away the cards, it'll be 8 o'clock. So I'll save the other one for another day. All right, you guys ready for a super fun joke? This is, you're going to die. It's so funny. Let me leave these out for you in case you want to take a picture. And this one too. All right, so here is the joke. Let me read some comments real quick. Georgia, I know your name is in there because I put your name in there the other day. That was such a good tip about cutting. Oh, thank you. Oh, Ozark. I was getting ready to watch Ozark. I was getting ready to tell you guys, I watched that Night Agent the other day. Oh my gosh, that is the best show. So it's 10 episodes, and it was so good. Waiting for seconds. Oh, Donna watched it. Waiting for second season. Okay. All right. So here is the joke. You guys ready? It's very long. It's more like a story than a joke, but it is hysterical. Okay. It's really long. All right, it says, if you could read this whole story without laughing, then there's no hope for you. I was crying by the end. This is an actual account as relayed to the paramedics at a chili cook-off in Texas. All right, so here we go. We have judge number, wait a minute. Okay, if you pay attention to the first two judges, the reaction of the third judge is even better. For those of you who have lived in Texas, you know how true this is. They actually have a chili cook-off about the time Halloween comes around. It takes up a major portion of a parking lot in the San Antonio City Park. I wonder if this really is a true story because it's really funny. Judge number 3 was an inexperienced chili taster, Frank, who was visiting from Springfield, Illinois. Frank said, recently I was honored to be selected as a judge at the chili cook-off. The original person called in sick at the last minute, and I happened to be standing there at the judge's table asking for directions to the Coors Light truck when the call came in. I was assured by the other two judges, native Texans, that the chili wouldn't be all that spicy. And besides, they told me I could have all the free beer I wanted during the taste testing. So I accepted and became Judge 3. Here's the scorecard notes from the event. Chili number 1, Mike's Maniac Monster Chili. Judge number 1 said a little too heavy on the tomato, amusing kick. Judge number 2 said nice, smooth tomato flavor, very mild. Judge number 3, Frank, said, holy crap, what the heck is this? You could remove dried paint from your driveway. Took me 2 beers to put the flames out. I hope that's the worst one. These Texans are crazy. There's like 7 or 8 chili number, Fred's famous burn down the barn chili. Judge number 1 says, excellent firehouse chili, great kick. Judge number 2 says, a bit salty, but good use of peppers. Judge number 3, Frank, says, call the EPA. I've located a uranium spill. My nose feels like I've been snorting Drano. Everyone knows the routine by now. Get me more beer before I ignite. Barmaid pounded me on the back. Now my backbone is in the front part of my chest. I'm getting smashed from all the beer. Chili number 4, Bubba's Black Magic. Judge number 1 says black bean chili with almost no spice, disappointing. Judge number 2 says hint of lime in the black beans, good side dish for fish or other mild foods, not much of chili. And Frank says, I felt something scraping across my tongue but was unable to taste it. Is it possible to burn off your taste buds? Sally, the beer maid, was standing behind me with fresh refills. This 300-pound woman is starting to look hot, just like this nuclear waste I'm eating. It is chili and aphrodisiac. Chili number 5, Lisa's legal lip remover. That's really what this says. Lisa's legal lip remover. All right, this one says meaty. Judge number 1 says meaty, strong chili, cayenne peppers, freshly ground, adding considerable kick. Very impressive. Judge number 2 says chili using shredded beef, could use more tomato. Must admit the cayenne peppers made a strong statement. And Frank said, my ears are ringing, sweat's pouring off my forehead. I can no longer focus my eyes. I farted and 4 people behind me needed paramedics. The contestant seemed offended when I told her that her chili had given me brain damage. Sally saved my tongue from bleeding by pouring beer directly on it from the pitcher. I wonder if I'm burning my lips off. It really ticks me off that the other judges asked me to stop screaming. We still have a couple more to go. Chili number 6, Vera's very vegetarian variety. Judge number 1 says thin yet bold vegetarian variety chili, good balance of spices and peppers. Judge number 2 said best yet aggressive use of peppers, onions, garlic. And Frank says my intestines are now a straight pipe filled with gaseous sulfuric flames. No one seems inclined to stand behind me except Sally. Can't feel my lips anymore. I feel like I need to wipe my butt with snow cone. Chili number 7, Susan Screaming Sensation Chili. Judge number 1 says mediocre chili with too much reliance on canned peppers. Judge number 2 says ho-hum, tastes as if the chef literally threw in a can of chili peppers at the last minute. I should take note that I'm worried about judge number 3. He appears to be a bit distressed as he is cursing uncontrollably. And Frank says, you could put a grenade in my mouth, pull the pin, and I wouldn't feel a thing. I've lost sight in one eye, and the world sounds like it is made of rushing water. My shirt is covered in chili, which slid unnoticed out of my mouth. My pants are full of lava. Full of lava to match my shirt. At least during the autopsy, they'll know that what killed me. I've decided to stop breathing. It's too painful. Who cares? I'm not getting any oxygen anyway. If I need air, I'll just suck it through the 4-inch hole in my stomach. Chili number 8, Big Tom's toenail curling chili. Judge number 1 says the perfect ending. This is a nice blend chili, not too bold, but spicy enough to declare its existence. Judge number 2 says this final entry is a good balanced chili, neither mild nor hot. Sorry to see that most of it was lost when Judge 3 farted, passed out, fell over, pulled the chili pot down on top of himself. Not sure if he's going to make it. Poor fella. Wonder how he'd have reacted to really hot chili. And Frank says no report. I thought that was hysterical. So I hope you enjoyed that story of the chili cook-off, which is supposed to be a real story, I guess. I don't know. But I thought that was hysterical. So if any of you guys live in Texas, Jalen says, wipe your what? I'm thinking it was wipe your butt. I just thought I was going to die laughing. That was too funny. Okay, so, uh-oh, my picture disappeared on my computer, so I can't even see you guys. Hold on, let me see if I can get it back. What happened? Y'all disappeared on me. At least the video's still going, but I've lost the picture. Let me see if I can refresh it. Black screen, uh-oh. Well, that's funny. I can still see it on my phone, though. Am I back? Been that way for a while. Oh, no. Could you hear me? At least you could hear me, right? No video. No video. Dang. That's terrible. What is going on? Why is there no video? That's crazy. I can totally see it on my phone. Wait a minute. And it says live. Weird. I don't know why there's no picture. Well, that stinks. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with my picture because it's still coming through my phone, but it's not showing. So, well, dang, I still have to give away cards. So I guess I'll hold the cards till next time and we'll just go. So at least I finished making the cards. All right, you guys, I guess I'm going to go because I can't get the picture to come back on the screen, so I don't know what's going on. But I'll see you back on Tuesday. No, today's Tuesday. On Saturday. So at least you could hear the joke. That is so strange. I don't know what happened to the picture. Interesting. All right, you guys. Well, take care, everybody. I'll see you back Saturday. And thanks for sticking around, at least for the joke. And I'll save the cards for next time. All right, take care. See you later.